going up and down. This is Mr. Cameron Moore is in the green car. Mr. Brandon Schmidt behind him in the orange car. This is part of our battle format, so we want to see Brandon Schmidt just hear everything that Cameron Moore is doing in that green car. There we go, coming around the light pole. Brandon Schmidt getting nice and close, nice and close. It's all right to clap. We can give her a round of applause, we can get excited. It's tire smoke, it's going fast around corners, it's drifting people, this is what we love. So now what they're going to do is they're going to reverse the order. So Mr. Brandon Schmidt in the orange car is going to lead the way, and Cameron Moore has to mirror everything that he does. Everywhere he puts his car on the track while trying to maintain the proximity is the word we like to use. We just want them close, nice and close. So we'll watch them go. And Cameron Moore is actually very, very good at this. That's why he's season champion. So we'll watch him put on a clinic out here. There we go, little bobbles from Brandon Schmidt, but Cameron Moore not giving him in. That big green machine. Right on his door, Mr. Cameron Moore. Tire smoke will not fade. All right, green for me, Monroe. All right, so now we'll deliberate to our judges. We have 3 judges with us tonight. We have Mr. Chris Goldie Wells, we have Mr. Shane Cannon, we have Mr. Ryan Martin. They're all veterans of the sport. They're all very established members of our community, and they have already come to a decision. They want Mr. Cameron Moore. Cameron Moore is going to go into our top 4. So that green car, you're going to see more of him. Mr. Brandon Schmidt, no more of him tonight, but we'll see him tomorrow at Nissan Fest. We're going to do the same thing tomorrow. We have another competition that we want to run, and we would like to see all of you guys back out there. It'd be fantastic. Going to have a big crowd atmosphere. There's going to be a car show, all kinds of stuff. Bring the kids, bring the dogs, bring your wife, bring your fish if you want to. Everyone's welcome. So up next we got Mr. Eddie Gonzalez. Eddie Gonzalez driving the white Fox Body Mustang. He's being followed by Mr. Mike Goddard in the Stevie Wonder Camo Mustang. Mike Goddard, an established veteran. Eddie Gonzalez, a relative newcomer, but he's coming up in the sport. He's picking it up real quick. Making it look easy out there in that Fox Body Mustang. Took people a while to realize it, but that Fox Body Mustang's a very capable chassis out here. Mike Goddard in the camo car actually builds a lot of suspension components, you know, makes it so they can drift, tests them out, make sure that they're rugged, make sure that they're strong enough to endure all the endeavors with the alliteration that I speak. So now they're going to reverse up the order. Mike Goddard's going to lead the way. Nice initiation, early initiation by Eddie Gonzalez, but he drops a little low. Keep up that proximity. Gets up to him around the light pole here. Running a little wide. Mike Goddard taking the shallow line. Give a little brake tap as he comes. Makes his taillights disappear at that last clip. Make some noise, people. Full pull of both of our drivers, making it look easy out there. We're gonna look over at the judges as they deliberate. So typically when we run a competition, we have 3 possible outcomes. Either one of the drivers could win, or we could make them go one more time. If it was too close to call, you know, everyone was doing exactly what they're supposed to. We can't make an honest decision. Make them go one more time so we can get a definitive winner. But due to time constraints, we're not going to do that tonight. We're just going to pick people at random. And so Eddie Gonzalez, we're going to have Eddie Gonzalez in that white Fox Body Mustang, Mr. E.G. Drift, Fast Eddie himself, move on to our final 4. So he's going to join Cameron Moore in that big green machine. He's got the white machine. I don't know what colors that makes. Put those together, it makes just green and white. Nothing to it. Oh, all right, as we just move on, Mr. Ariel Paz in that Hachiroku 86 Corolla spins out behind Mr. Matt Van Kirk. Matt Van Kirk is actually running a twin-turbo LS-powered Nissan 240SX. You say, Dago, no V8 ain't gonna fit in no 240SX. Oh yeah, it does. It's shoehorned, but yeah, it does. And he fit 2 turbos on it as well. So we'll wait for Ariel to finish out the course. Relative newcomer. Only seen him up here a handful of times. He was up here last weekend at our Evergreen Drift Pro-Am Round 1, where he put on quite a show. He made it to our top 8. let's see if he can woo the judges in his favor. Move on to our top 4. So we'll go again. Let Mr. Aerial Paths lead the way in that Hachiroku Corolla, powered by a Nissan 350Z motor. There we go, look at the, whoa, okay. All right, looks like he missed a shift there. So typically in drifting, we don't want to see them pass. We just want to see the follow driver stay as close as possible. But if the lead driver goes offline, and you know it's far enough out there that the passing lane will allow it. It happens sometimes. I think it's awesome. I think it's the coolest thing ever. But I'm looking over at the judges. I'm just going to keep staring at them and see if they can say his name a few more times. We got Mr. Matt Vankirk. Matt Vankirk in that twin-turbo LS-powered S13 hatch, formerly Gleb's car, formerly the Baby Blue Dolphin. Now it's the Villains Customs Tandem Knights S13 hatch, rebranded just for you. All right, I know who it is. It's Mr. Cole Werner. Cole Werner used to drive all of Mr. Matt Vankirk's cars. Now he's driving his own car. Just put a V8, another LS powered car. Just put that V8 in his car, so he's loving it. Goes from 90 horsepower to what seems like 900 horsepower. Sounds pretty solid. He's a great driver, but that jump in horsepower looks like it's taking him for a ride right now. He's just trying to put on a show for you guys tonight. All right, yeah, we can clap. It's exciting, huh? All the tire smoke, all the adrenaline that's just pumping. We're going to send Cole out again. We're going to try and let him get the hang of his car. Let him try to wrestle this beast. Let him tame it for you. Go faster, Cole, faster. I'd like to think he heard me. He totally didn't hear me. That beast, hard to tame. Wild horses, something, something. All right, we'll let Mr. Nate Snyder in his green S14 show you how it's done. Here we go, another car powered by a Nissan 350Z motor. This is a later generation 240SX, the S14. Looking good, going out there with lots of style, Mr. Nate Snyder. Trying to pour out lots of smoke for you, yeah. Crowd favorite, just going hard, pouring out tire smoke. He doesn't plan ahead very well, so I'm pretty sure that's the tires that he has to drive home on. That's not a joke, that's a serious concern.